What is going on, family? This is Hoskins here. I am a psychologist here in the state of North Carolina, master's level psychologist. I own my own practice called Peace of Mind Psychological Services, and I am honored and excited to have been offered the opportunity to share at least 5 minutes with you all about my particular area of wellness. Dr. Sabrine reached out to me and wanted me to focus on the emotional dimension. But in particular, she gave me a really cool topic. It says, this is the name of the quote. This is the quote. It says, if you never heal from what hurt you, then you'll bleed on people who did not cut you. Again, if you never heal from what hurt you, you will bleed on those who did not cut you. Okay? So that just let me know that trauma of the past will impact future social interactions. That's something we hear all the time. We've heard this statement before in different ways. You know, leaders bleeding on people, hurt people. It's the same thing, essentially. But it deals with, I guess, first of all, it deals with understanding and being honest about being hurt and needing healing. I'll tell people, and this is going to be in my book, and you all gonna get it for free. The very first step to healing, at the genesis of healing, is a thought that you realize where you are currently is not where you should be. Realizing that there was actually something that negatively impacted your growth, stunted your growth, or caused you to retreat back because you didn't want to get hurt again. Being honest about your healing is paramount and the number one ingredient on your quest to healing. Healing is a process. I tell people, I wrote a song and the lyrics are simple. It says, God can heal what you reveal. You only can pretend for so long that you're doing fine, that you moved on. For some reason, people have in their mind showing any weakness that of prior offense or showing that you've been previously hurt. For some reason, to people, that's a billboard that I maybe have warranted the thing that hurt me, attracted the thing, or was considered weak because I have been hurt. Understanding, I need everyone to understand in our life, in our social relationships, there are going to be times where we're going to be damaged by other people, whether it's relationship, or it's kinship, or it could be intimate relationships. There's going to be a time, there's going to be a transgression, there's going to be something that transpires in that relationship that may cause you to need to seek healing. It happens. It could be abuse. It could be betrayal. It could be deception. Whatever it is, whatever that thing is that caused you hurt, we all have been accustomed to hurt in some degree. I tell people we all have been accustomed to hurt. We all have not been accustomed to healing. Healing is a choice, right? One of the first steps to healing is admitting that it needs to happen. Pretending that a transgression did not happen against you is the first step into remaining in a cycle of hurt. And people don't understand, once you begin to view life through your transgression, or through the transgression that altered how you loved, that altered how you communicated with people, you also begin to shape your perspective differently. And so I now begin to see life out of the hurt I lived, rather than saying that hurt was a part of me, but it's not who I am. A lot of people who tend not to deal with the hurt, a lot of people who try to hide it, do not realize over the years you begin to talk out of that hurt. You begin to live out of that hurt. You begin to speak from that hurt. You begin to raise your kids from that hurt. And we begin to then reproduce brokenness. You have a responsibility to get healing, not only for yourself, but for your bloodline. You have a responsibility to get healing for the ones that matter to you. Okay? I always heard this statement, what happened to us might not have been our fault, but healing is our responsibility. You have to decide in your mind that you're tired of dysfunction and you're tired of not being complete. The definition of healing is the process of getting to soundness or wholeness. You have to admit there's part of you that's broken. And the thing is, I'm here to tell you it is okay to have a space in you that's broken. It's okay to admit that. And it's okay to also receive your healing and to walk out the process of healing. If you never heal from what hurt you, you'll bleed on other people. There are going to be people, if you do not deal with the thing that messed up how you love people, the thing that messed up your perspective, the thing that shapes your current dysfunctional perspective, there are going to be people and relationships that are God ordained for you to walk into that will end up getting the short end of the stick because you didn't handle what you had to before you entered into that covenant. So for the sake of your future relationships, my brother, my sister, you have to heal, because my thing is, it may have hurt you, but your future relationships, your future covenants do not deserve the blood from the injury. What you have to do is lick your wounds, bandage them up, pray, ask God for revelation, get help. Talk to your pastor, talk to friends. And there are sometimes you have to heal in private. However you heal, you have the responsibility to heal. And you have to do it because your future is waiting on the whole you, not the broken you. Again, your future is waiting on the whole you and not the broken you. There are some things you have to accomplish in a whole state. Brokenness, it won't be allowed. Get well.